Hey everyone. A few days ago I saw Aaron's video about book adjustments. He talks about how it sometimes has trouble adjusting to a new book and feeling comfortable in the new world, the new setting, the new writing. And I totally agree with him on that one. It's not always easy to start a new book once you've lived for a long time in another world, in another book. And it takes a few pages to really get used to the new style of writing, to the new characters, to the new world if you're reading fantasy, or just in general to what's going on. His video also reminded me of a comment I got a few months ago. Unfortunately, I cannot find it, but it was basically about how much time I leave after reading a book before picking up a new one. And let's talk about this. You know that I generally don't like to read too many books at the same time, which is all connected to the same thing, that I really have trouble jumping around between different books. That's why I switch genres all the time, because if I read a fantasy novel and I'm stuck in this one fantasy world and I switch to a new fantasy novel, I keep getting confused and I keep looking for the things of the old book and for the characters, the things the world has, and I can't really switch that off. That's why I don't like to read too many books at the same time that are similar, because I get them all confused. And that's also when it comes to leaving time between books. I cannot just finish one book and pick up the next one. I usually try to finish my books either in the morning or in the evening, so that I have either the whole night to think about a book before I start a new one, or the whole day, because I really need time to think after finishing a book about the book. What it meant to me, what the ending meant, or sometimes you have to deal with the ending if it's not really what you expected and it's heartbreaking and So you see, I need some time between books to really digest them. And that's why I cannot read too many books at the same time, because I cannot just read an hour of this book, then smoothly go over to read an hour of that book. I really need time frames of at least a few hours between different books. And of course I want to know what your opinion is on this. Do you also have this adjustment phase to new books, or do you need time between books, or are you one of the persons who just reads an hour in this book, then gets bored of that book and picks up another book to continue with that story? Tell me in comments, make video responses, let's talk about this. How much time do we leave between books?